Hello, hope everyone's doing well. Today, it's extreme challenge mode time. I managed to do it pretty early on. However, the timing on it is not the best. So my fleet is definitely not the best for it, but it's a doable fleet. I did it on auto mode. It's not very beginner friendly at all. Just be aware of that. There's another fleet comp I saw that worked really well. That was basically completely different from mine. I'll include it in the description so you can go take a look at that. It's a lot faster. Maybe go follow their advice, or if you want to go with battleships. I went with carriers again because it seems like my carriers just carry the day. Yeah, so we have San Diego, the being a pain in the ass. I did not enjoy this challenge mode. Like, it was just be, I just like, okay, I gotta dodge this and I gotta do all this stuff, and it took forever, but it was okay. This was just miserable. I just started saying, okay, here's a setup. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna put it on auto mode and just sit and watch it, see what happens. So I could have done this a little bit faster, probably below 9 seconds or 9 minutes for the overall time, because a couple of my ships die. Yeah, let's just go over the skills and talk about the boss fight, as a whole. So, Song of the Stars. Every 18 seconds, San Diego bows starts screaming her head off, knocking your vanguard all over the place. So they just get bonked to one corner of the screen or the other. And also, decrease the loading progress of your airstrikes by 50%, torpedoes by 20%, and main guns by 30%. And this is not decrease. So it says decrease the loading progress. If they're already fully loaded, it isn't effective. So basically, it just makes it take longer. So be aware, yeah. But what I found out in the other guide I saw is this does not apply to missiles that the missile destroyers have for whatever reason. So yeah. As for other skills, and then so 2 seconds after she does her screaming, she spawns a special stage on the battlefield that lasts for 5 seconds, and then all ships, so San Diego and your own ships, gain 20 speed and 20% evasion. Now, when it says special stage, you think special zone, it's gotta be like a little circle on the screen, a little colored circle like it always is. No, she spawns her actual stage, and it lags the fuck out of everything. So it's not the most friendly of boss fights in that regard too. But I would like to see. I don't have my French destroyers quite leveled up as much as I would like. I think I have my Le Mans and Le Mans Muse up kind of high enough. The Terribles nowhere near enough. But have them in this stage, and just see how fast they get when she spawns this. That will be interesting. San Diego has light armor, so things that do light armor damage will be preferable. And yeah, so I'm gonna go pull up the recording of what I did and go over my team cop. So, which it was a little easier to pan through this. Okay, so here's Haku. I have her running with a fighter in her first slot. So this way she has her Flame and Conquest doing periodic damage instead of just when she fires her planes off. This way, if she loses progress, she's still doing, damage every X amount of seconds or so. And then I'm running double 10 right on her because trying to get that arm break on San Diego. And then she saw me clicking around on this fighter. Its arm mod is very, very good for dealing with light armor enemies. The other ones do not have as good. We'll see in a second when we go over to Implacable and I think just Implacable. Oh, and Shino. It's only 110. So if you hopefully you farmed Yorktown 2's event a lot and got a couple copies of that plane, that seems to be the best option for dealing with this stupid boss. But this is okay.
壊すほど真につい
イラストリアスたちのお茶会は
And
楽
then
し
I
い
also
けど
have the Stive Bomber from the Yorktown 2 event because it also has the good rockets that are strong against light armor enemies.
それも私がお茶を入れようとする瞬間までねこの欲誇らしきご主人様
So Sirius is here, obviously for the carrier buff, just their aviation, but also increases their hit rates against light cruisers, which is what San Diego is. So this helps a lot with dealing damage to her.
何をお勉強なさるのですか文学
And I have a light armor, the HE gun on her. So to try and get some burn off, help with that. I should have had Magtorps on her, but oh well. And then I have a Haze Mare on her, but I have enough Boffer Stag that I should have had a Boffer Stag on her. But I didn't play the best I could have. Kazugumo for the carrier buff. She has the Rainbow Magtorp, just as I said, fuck it, we ball. She has the really fast DD gun, so she can fire her skills more off. The first one gives some nice buffs when she does so.
の中でのんびり過ごすのが好き
Alright, Gunner. Oh, I'm not gonna click on it. And then Helena Retrofit. You might notice I don't use Helena very often in my boss videos because she's inconsistent. The radar scan. However, she was kind enough to proc enough this time, and there's enough instances where she can proc to help it out. The timing isn't always the best because your timing, your planes gets bumped back a bit, and then so the first time it's offset, and then later on it comes more in line. So it does end up actually helping,
大きくなったわね
even if you don't have the right stuff. And then I had Survival Gear on her with the damage control thing. Now for the submarines, I know you're supposed to use Leonardo da Vinci. Mine is like level 80. I'm working on leveling her now, soon. So I went with some other options. I have U-37 on the right hand side for the light armor damage. I have Royal Fortune, Crazy Eyes here. I wanted to try her out for this because she uses guns, and it turns out she was doing a ton of damage to the boss. She had like 50,000 on one of the runs I was checking, so I was like, oh wow, that's quite good.
決まってないなら代わりにこのロイヤルフォーチュンが決めてあげようか
And I have the Battle Tracto Max from the Gridman event on her. And she also inflicts a slow on San Diego, which makes her less movement. So I have Westward Trident. I don't need the extra oxygen from the snorkel. She already has the oxygen, but you know, whatever. And as you saw, extra damage light armor enemies. And then Sarkoof is here because she has that cruiser gun on her, so I wanted to just, you know, let's just start shooting San Diego when she pops up. So, that's all the fleets. We're gonna go in, gonna skip through, and look at the stage that spawns, just to show you how stupid it is. So you saw there, she moved to right in the middle. See my cursor is, where Royal Fortune is shooting laser beams through Sirius, burning her alive. So she moves there, and then she knocks our Vanguard around, decreases their loading time, and then she'll spawn this stupid stage. Yeah, it's become very speedy. And yeah, so we just fire it off. So, that's all the commentary I have. I do not like this boss fight. I did not think it was very fun. I'll be honest. So I'm just gonna slap the run at the end of me talking here. So, printfully, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped. I know it's not very useful. I'm gonna, like I said earlier, I'll include that other run I saw that I quite liked. I'm not gonna do it because I don't have the ships to repeat it. But Thank you for watching again. See you next time. Hope you enjoy the run.
この白龍に立てつくとはどんな輩か見させてもらう。
これは避けられる？
天罰敵面熱戦。
定めが見える。
まとめてぶっ飛ばせ。
天罰敵面熱戦。
私を止
天
められ
罰敵面熱戦。天罰敵面熱戦。
ここは通さないよ。
SG 力を貸して。
まとめてぶっ飛ばせ。
定めが見える。
天罰敵面熱戦。
私を止め
天
られる。
罰敵面
定めが
熱戦。
見える。
天罰敵面熱戦。
まとめて。
天罰敵面熱戦。
定めが見える。SG 力を貸して。
熱戦。天罰敵面熱戦。
定めが見える。
天罰敵面熱戦。
SG 力を貸して。定めが私を止められ
天罰
る。
敵面熱戦。天罰敵面
力を貸して。
熱戦。天罰敵面熱戦。
私を止められる。見える。SG 力を貸して。
天罰敵面熱戦。
定めが見える。
天罰敵面熱戦。
私を止
天
められる。
罰敵面
力を貸して。
熱戦。
見える。定めが見える。
天罰敵面熱戦。
定めが
天罰敵面熱戦。
私を止められる。
天罰的面
定めが見える。
熱戦。天罰敵面熱戦。
定めが見える。SG 力を貸して。
メイドはやらせがします。
天罰敵面熱戦。
定めが見える。私を止
天
められる。
罰敵面
定めが
熱戦。
見える。定めが見える。
天罰敵面熱戦。天
SG
罰敵面
力を貸して。
熱戦。
私を止められる。
天罰
定めが
的面
見える。
熱戦。天罰敵面熱戦。
定めが見える。
天罰敵面熱戦。
私を止められる。定めが
熱戦。
見える。
天罰敵面熱戦。
定めが見える。
天罰敵面熱戦。
私を止められる
天罰的ね
定めが
熱戦天罰的ね熱戦天罰的ね熱戦
定めが見える SG 力を貸して私を止め
天
られる
罰的ね
定めが
熱戦
見える定めが見える
天罰的ね熱戦
SG 力を貸して定めが見える
天罰的ね熱戦
私を止められる定めが見える SG 力を貸して見える
熱戦天罰的ね熱戦
定めが私を止め
天罰
られる
的ね熱戦天罰的ね熱戦
定めが見える
天罰的ね熱戦
SG 力を貸して私を止め
天
られる
罰的ね熱戦天罰的ね熱戦
定めが
天罰的ね
見える
熱戦
私を止められる
天罰的ね
定めが見える
熱戦
定めが見える SG 力を貸して
天罰的ね熱戦
定めが見える
天罰的ね熱戦
私を止められる SG 定めが力を貸して見える定めが見える
天罰的ね熱戦
SG 力を貸して見える
熱戦
私を止められ
天
る
罰的ね
定めが
熱戦
見える
天罰的ね熱戦
定めが見える海の中は要注意 SG 力を貸して
天罰的ね熱戦
定めが見える私を止められ
天
る
罰的ね
定めが
熱戦
見える
天罰的ね熱戦
定めが見える
天罰的ね熱戦
私を止められ
天
る
罰的ね
SG
熱戦
力を貸して 見える勝利を思いっきり祝おうじゃない幸運の女神だって